Hey guys, it's your girl Cyden Yap, and I'm here to tell you my pre-exam preparation, getting ready to study with me, and now let's get started. So before I tell you what I really do before I study, my ritual, my routine, so first tip that I'm gonna tell you, it's a no-brainer: choose your environment wisely. May it be in your bathroom, your bedroom, your home library, if you have one, in your dining area, or if you want to go out, if it's safe for you guys. But because now it's COVID, you can go out to your town library, your favorite coffee shop. Just make sure you're safe. But I don't know, it doesn't apply here, but in your house, in your homes, it's really difficult for us to study, right? Especially for those who are used to studying in apartments, in condos, in somewhere out, and they're not really that familiar with studying at their homes. Choose your environment wisely. It really affects how you would go on with your day, and make sure that the place that you're choosing, you see yourself studying there for the next several hours. So another one is that tell your parents, your friends, your family members that you are gonna study, and then that they shouldn't disturb you for the next couple of hours. If you feel like you are most likely going to fall asleep when you study in your bedroom, then you gotta switch it up. Like, study outside, go to your garden, go to someone else's bedroom, go to your dining table. You know what works best for you, so choose your environment wisely. Next tip that I'm really guilty about is don't eat snacks while you are studying. One thing that you could do is that whenever you are on breaks, you can eat your snacks using the Pomodoro technique. So if you want to check out my study with me vlogs, I have it there. I can put the link at the description box or up there. And also, another cons is that when you're eating while you're studying is that the next thing you know, you're gonna be full, and then it tends to make us feel sleepy. So if you really want to eat something while you're studying, just do the Pomodoro technique, or if you reach a certain page, then you can reward yourself with that food. And now let's get on with my main topic. So what I usually do is the list: to do, doing, and done. So either I put it on paper or have it with my favorite app, Notion. So this is what I usually do in Notion. So as you can see, I have there my header, which is task list for block 6, because we are on block 6 now. So I have the list: to do, doing, and done. So what I love about this is that I could keep track of what I haven't done yet, what I'm doing right now, and what I have done already. So as you can see, I still have a lot of things to do, and I'm doing this stuff, and I have already done these stuff. So I use Notion for quite a while now, since first sem of second year med school, and yeah, I really love this app. And then sometimes I'd also use Anki, and also Remnotes, and also Quizlet. So if you want a video of that, I can make it. So this is what I do. Yeah, the to do, doing, and done. So what's easy about this is that you can really switch it up. You can see your progress and everything. Another thing that I do is that I have my active recall date spreadsheet. I got this technique from Ali Abdal. Yeah, he's also a med student, now a doctor, and I really love how I could keep up with what I studied on these dates and etc. But I haven't really been doing this because sometimes I'd write it on paper in my journal, and sometimes I just use this task list. And yeah, I'm gonna bring it back there. Okay, so this is what I usually do via Anki. Via Notion. And lastly, what I really swear by is what I call my study guide. So I'm gonna use it, I'm having it as like a time format, like to be precise, but also to be flexible in terms of the time. So this is what I do whenever I'm in the zone. So example, we have here, it's 1:33. So in my watch, it's 1:30. It's almost 1:35. So yeah, with my study guide example, we're gonna have here 1:35. So we're gonna start with that, and then 1:35 to 1:55 I'm gonna study. And then 1:55 to 2 o'clock is that I'm gonna be on break. Then 2 o'clock to 2:30 is again study. Then 2:30 to 2:40, let's say I'm gonna have 10-minute break. It's going to be a break. And so on and so forth until I come up until what time I'm gonna end. So 2:45, 2:40 to, let's say, 3:30. I'm gonna increase my increments of study time. So I'm gonna do that until I go on until maybe 9 o'clock. Yeah. So what I also do is that I sometimes make it specific. So here, by this time, I'm going to study case 2. And then here, still catching up with case 2. And then by this time, I should have catched up with case 1. So that's what I do. I also specify each study time with what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm gonna do test paper strategies, reading test papers, reading this book like that time, and so on and so forth. So that is my study guide. So those are my study tips on how I get ready to study, how I prepare, my pre-study rituals, and what I usually do. So I hope you guys learned something. I want this video to be as brief, as concise, and as accurate as it can be. And I hope that you guys will check out my other videos, my Study With Me vlogs, my a day in the life of a med student, study tips, study inspirations, everything. And also, what I want to emphasize here is don't forget to pray. So before you get in the zone of studying, pray first, ask for guidance, ask for help for God, that you will be able to absorb, to retain, and to understand what you are going to study. So see you on my next video, guys. Goodbye.